Hi YouTube, this is Whitney and I'm coming to you today to do a quick review on the Clarisonic Mia 2 and people who have eczema, preferably dry eczema. Now, all of you who know what eczema is and you have it, you know your skin becomes very rough, dry, inflamed, and it itches and it's just not fun. So also for those of you who have the eczema and you get it on your neck and your face, and these are areas that you cannot hide. Most people hide their eczema by putting on long sleeves or long pants or something like that to cover it, but for people who like me get it on the face and the neck, you cannot hide it. So I went through so many so I'm going to tell you my testimony. I went through so many uh, remedies trying to find a way to either relieve the irritation fast or to just basically get rid of it. Now, when I first realized that I had this eczema, it was back in, I say, '08, '09, and I ended up having to go to the doctor because it was getting really bad, and it was all on my face, my neck, my arms, my back, and even my chest area. So it was really bad. And when the doctor looked at me, she immediately said, "Oh my goodness, you have eczema. You have a really bad case of eczema." So they immediately put me on some pills, and it cleared it up within like a week. It was gone, and she even gave me some more medicine where I don't have it with me, but it's prescription. And every time I had flare-ups, I'd put a little on to get rid of the irritation fast, and it worked. Now, the downside of that is when I had my internship out in California, I was so far away from home, there was no way I could possibly get this prescription up there or even get a hold of it. So when my eczema flared up because of the change in the climate and the weather, and it was horrible. It was a nightmare because my face looked so patchy, and it was flaky looking and everything. It was really bad. So in the long run, I started searching Google. I was all on the internet trying to find natural remedies, and some things I found work, such as the turmeric powder here. Like I went on to YouTube one time and I managed to find a lady who was doing a turmeric mask, and this is actually the turmeric that you buy from the grocery store. And she had this, and she'd take oatmeal, ground oatmeal, and a little bit of milk, and she'll mix that together and make a paste and put on her face. And I do that, and I still do that. I do that at least once a week, if not every other week. And that really helps because it does work with uh, reducing inflammation of the skin. Now, I'm not going to talk too much about the turmeric powder mask, but you can definitely go Google that or find someone else, or I'll include the link of the lady who I found using this in the section below. Now, again, the Clarisonic Mia, I don't know if I showed it to you, but I'm going to show you. This is it. And I bought it off eBay for $89, and it was excellent that I got it that price because I didn't want it to pay over $149 for a brush, and I think that's still too much for the price. But this is it. And I have the brush that it came with, because I bought it used. It was the sensitive brush head, and this right here is the pale blue. I don't know if you can see that, but this is the delicate brush head. So I switched to the delicate brush head, which was great for me and my skin, so it doesn't cause not itchiness, but it doesn't cause irritation. So real quickly, I'm going to tell you what I use on my face with the Clarisonic Mia that definitely works as far as a facial cleanser and even a moisturizer. Now, while I was in California, I went to the Berkeley flea market and I met the lady who uh, is the owner of Ioba Body Essentials. Now, she makes hand soaps. She makes hand soaps. And I bought several of them from her. And let me tell you, they worked wonders. The one that I'm currently using right now, and I'll take it out the bag to show you, is this soap, and this is the tomato soap. And she, on her website, and I'll include the link below, she tells you a little bit of what's in them, but it works excellent with the Clarisonic Mia. The person who gave me this, who sent me this in the mail, they also sent the the Clarisonic face wash with it, and I used it once, didn't really like it, but using her soaps with this Clarisonic works wonders. Now I use this when in the at night, and I use it in the mornings. Now she put tomato in it because she said tomato evens out the skin tone. And for those who have eczema, you know that eczema does leave scarring to the point where your face is uneven because of the patches where they're frequently flaring up at. So also another soap that I'm using, and usually when I'm using these soaps, I only cut a piece off of it because these are strictly for my face. Now this is her Star Anise soap. Now she said this one is kind of very drying, but I really don't find it to be drying, I guess because I use it I use this first to take off any makeup that I have on, and then I follow up with this using the Clarisonic Mia, because not only that, I take the makeup off using the Star Anise soap is because I don't want my Clarisonic Mia to get stained with makeup, and that's not nice. Now, for a facial moisturizer, what I use is in the mornings I use this, and I bought this, the Ultra Repair Cream, which is really good. It says it's for people who have eczema, dry patch skin, and we can see that right there. And it's really good. I love using it in the morning because it absorbs quickly. And then at night, I use this from Specific Beauty, which is the Night Treatment Complex. And this is really good as well. But really, the testimony with the Clarisonic is it has really cleared my skin up. I've gotten a few flare-ups, but nothing like before. It keeps my skin very clear, very clean looking. Even now, I don't know if you can see, my skin looks very clear. And usually when I get my flare-ups, I get it right here, here, and then right here sometimes, especially right here, up here, and then definitely right here in the middle, in the T-bone of my face, and even on the sides here, the temples. So, but even on my neck too. But since I've been using Clarisonic Mia, I have not been getting flare-ups like that, and very occasionally I get an itchy patch right here. But using the Clarisonic Mia once, which is at night, to take off residue of makeup, it definitely works, and it helps clean up my eczema fast. So those who have the dry eczema, this works for you. For people who have psoriasis or even the weeping kind of eczema, I'm not sure if it'll work, but maybe you should do some more research on that. It may work for people who have psoriasis because it is flaky, scaly skin as well. And if you just need this to really get rid of this flakiness, that'll help too, especially if you're getting it on your face. But this definitely helps, and it definitely keeps your face clean, so there is no flare up in your pores, you know, from makeup or whatever else that you may be using or even come in contact with, such as rubbing on a shirt. Or even if you're like me, sometimes you go out and you touch things and then you touch your face and you're just like, okay, and you don't realize that you've done that. So uh, this is really good, and so I'm just coming to tell you that Clarisonic Mia has definitely helped with dry eczema. So, and if you don't want to pay $149, definitely get it off eBay or someplace like that. You can get it from cheap. So, but it's really good. So I say go out and buy it, and that's it.